Hi, welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel. I'm Tonya, this is my husband Zach, and we've got our special guest appearance with Kristen, our buyer specialist. We're agents here in Vero Beach and Sebastian, and we love helping home buyers. So what are we going to talk about today?
Well, we're going to talk about the 3 critical details that you need to know before you buy a home in Vero Beach. And that's the reason why we have Kristen with us today, because she is our buyer specialist. She deals with this on a daily basis. So what better person to bring with us, right?
Of course.
She knows the market. So please, if you are new to our channel or if you're returning, either way, just subscribe, like, let us feel some love. And stay tuned, because we've got a lot of hot tips and tricks for you in this market. Things to watch out for, what to avoid, and how to help you stay happy in your home.
Stay tuned. Hey guys, all right, so today let's get to it. We're going to talk about, the first thing that we're going to talk about is the difference in build on homes. And the reason why we're going to bring this up is we get a lot of phone calls from people who, obviously they're looking for homes in the area, and when we ask them what kind of home they want or what kind of construction they want, they tell me right off the bat, the majority of the people say they want concrete block. So when we ask them why, yeah, exactly. Kristen, you tell us, why do people want concrete block?
Because they're scared of termites.
Termites.
Yeah, that's one reason.
Yeah, and then a lot of other folks will say because they think that a concrete block home is going to hold up better in a hurricane. But let's go ahead and talk about termites, Kristen.
Oh, that nasty little bug.
Termites. Well, are they only in frame homes?
Good question.
Yeah, and that's why people ask that. That's why people say that they want concrete block homes, because they think that termites are only going to be going after the frame homes. And while it's true that termites go after wood, you can see
We are standing in a concrete block home here, and this is a very well-built home. It's a local reputable builder, and it is built using wood frames, wood studs. So
Wood roof.
true story, concrete does not keep termites out. So in fact, we all have a friend who has a concrete block home, and she found termites in her master closet. Bummer.
That is
And it took a while before they actually discovered it. She noticed some dusting on the floor in the master closet, called in a local pest company. They got in, had to investigate the problem, and she had major wood rot inside, and that was from that lovely termite.
Now, let's get down to the nitty gritty. So how do termites get into a concrete block home inside and start chewing on this wood? Well, really, termites, they're called subterranean termites, the ones that you need to worry about here when we're talking about this. Subterranean termites will get up through the slab in holes, perhaps like where the plumbing comes up through the slab. Like if there's gaps, if there's any concrete cracks, the subterranean termites can come up through there. And once they hit wood, they're gonna start
Like a
chewing on it.
buffet.
There's another kind of termite, Kristen. What kind of termite are we talking about?
The dry wood termites.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those guys swarm. Those are swarming termites.
Yeah, and so are all houses susceptible
Every
to?
single house is susceptible to the swarming termites,
Yeah.
also known as the dry wood termites, even new construction.
Yeah, even new construction. And actually, that's funny that you bring that up, because in new construction, there have been these other bugs called powder post beetles, and they'll be like unwanted hitchhikers and trusses that are delivered. So they come in on the truck,
Yeah,
on the
thanks a
trusses.
lot.
They build the house. There's the trusses, and all of a sudden you got these pests in your truss, and they're eating your house, and so you're gonna have to
They
get those.
came free with the home.
The uninvited dinner guests.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
yeah. So there is also a concrete termite.
What?
What? Yeah, a termite that eats concrete and pipes. It's called a superbug. Like really? Like we don't have enough super whatevers anyway. So it's a superbug, and it can eat concrete and pipes. And what it does is it emits this acid, and then it just like erodes. Now they're rare, but they do exist.
All right. Well, that's kind of scary.
Yeah. So bummer. So, what's your best like remedy or mediation before you have to deal with that would be prevention. So, get with the local pest company. We've got a ton that we can. Well, we have several really great ones we'd love to recommend to you. So reach out and prevention. That's number one. Prevention.
Yeah. So you can get a termite bond. You can have your home regularly treated. As a home buyer, you're going to want to get a WDO inspection.
We'll always recommend
And
a
what-
wood destroying organism is WDO.
Yeah,
Wood destroying
inspection.
organism inspection by an inspector who is
Licensed and
Licensed.
specializes.
as a they go around and they look for little holes that are in your ceiling. They're looking for any evidence of termites or any kind of wood destroying organisms.
Super scary name, WDO, wood destroying organism, but preventable and treatable. So let's not freak out. Just let's do your due diligence, people.
Yep. And also, one last thing before we go on this subject is that if you do buy a frame home, which I recommend, buy a frame home.
Great.
I have one.
Yeah, and it's still standing.
Yep. What you want to do is you want to go around the edge where dirt comes up against the siding, and just kind of move that dirt down. It kind of create a canal around the house so you don't have any dirt touching the siding or giving the subterranean termites any opportunity to move
Like
in
access.
to the house, access to the base plates. So that's it for that. So again, the question is, termites, do they prefer a concrete block home or a wood home? It doesn't matter. They're both susceptible.
Yep.
So don't make that part of your
guess
criteria.
what? That opens up your buying possibilities.
Yeah.
Now you can look at both frame and concrete block.
All right. All right. So the next thing that we're going to talk about, number 2, of the 3 critical details you need to know before buying a home here in Vero Beach is insurance. It is a big, it's a big question. Are you going to be able to get insurance, especially if you're buying a home that's not brand new? The big issues that we're seeing are with homes that are 15 plus years old, with roofs that are 15 plus years old. And in many cases, people aren't able to get insurance, or their insurance fees or their insurance policies are going up by 2 to 3%, or the policies just aren't getting renewed. So, Kristen, I know you're seeing a lot of these things out there in the field.
Right. And the first thing I want to say that you want to do as a buyer is you want to call the insurance company and make sure that you're going to be able to get insurance on this house before you purchase the home. Even if you're purchasing it cash, you're going to want to make sure you're able to insure that home, especially that we're coming into hurricane season.
Yeah, absolutely. So as a buyer, if you are purchasing cash, you are not required to have homeowners insurance. That's for your peace of mind. But if you're financed, you are going to have
Right.
insurance.
It's a requirement of getting the loan.
I'm glad you brought that up, Tonya, because we do have customers who do own older houses and they are self-insured. So
Yep.
they put aside money every month into a bank account just in case something does happen with the house, they can cover it. So if you're able to do that, that is recommended. If you can do that, most people can't. So this is going to be an issue that you may deal with. Again, if you're buying a home 15 years old plus, with a roof 15 years old plus, and even then, there's no guarantee that you're going to be able to get insurance because insurance is tough right now.
And so one reason why it's becoming really hard to get insurance is the insurance companies are saying a lot of the roof claims are fraudulent. And right now what's happening is the Senate has proposed allowing new deductibles of up to 2% on roof damage claims. But those fraudulent claims, those are a really bad.
It's a real problem. We have some really, I hate to say it, but there are some shady companies out there who go around, target homeowners and say, hey, I think you might have some hail damage, and so let me go up there and check, and I can probably get you a new roof for free or just the cost of your deductible. And so those kinds of claims have really just jacked up our insurance rates here in Florida.
It's hurting the insurance companies. Actually, we have a lot of insurance companies who are pulling out of Florida.
They're
not going to work here anymore. They're not going to write policies here.
7 major insurance companies that are liquidating in Florida, and if you want to know who they are, Google them. So it's easy to find.
Now, one thing that people think is, oh, well, I can go get insurance with the state-backed insurers, the state-backed insurer of last resort, and that's Citizens. Unfortunately, fortunately and unfortunately, They're like over 1 million policies now in Citizens.
They're flooded. They're
flooded.
absolutely flooded with new policies.
So what's going to happen when a hurricane hits?
Yeah. So
what is going to happen?
there's going to be a huge financial hit to the state. It could be devastating.
Catastrophic.
So, you know, really the solution here is definitely talk to a very good insurance company. In fact, Kristen can turn you on to some insurance companies when you give us a call.
Work with some great ones.
Work with some great insurance companies that can help write policies for you, and just be aware that you may need to invest in a new roof,
A new hot water heater, new plumbing, and electrical. So those are the big things that the insurance companies are looking at.
One other big one is hurricane protection.
Shutters.
Shutters. Make sure that there's shutters. If not, be ready to put some shutters up.
Yep.
Awesome.
And plywood. I don't believe that counts.
No,
Plywood does not
does
count.
not.
It's
It
probably
might
just
protect your window, but it's not going to protect your
No,
pocketbook.
you don't get deductions for plywood on the window or duct tape.
But you probably could sell it on the black market. So guys, there is hope. This is Florida, and our governor has made it a priority to get this insurance situation turned around. So thank you, Governor. We appreciate it. We need it, and we are looking forward to you bringing some sanity and stability to this market.
When's that going to happen?
He is setting dates in May for when that is all going to turn around, or when what he's going to put into effect.
Cool. Can't wait.
Stay tuned. Hey guys, guess what? I bet you didn't know. Interest rates are rising. What does that mean? What does it mean for new construction, Zach?
Well, new construction, this is the third critical detail you need to know before buying a home in Vero Beach, really in Sebastian, Florida. When you're dealing with new builds, you've got a couple of different options when it comes to what the kind of home that you buy. So if you're buying a home, say in a development where the builder or the developer owns the land, you're going to be purchasing that home. You can get pre-approved for the loan. Thank you, Kristen. You can get pre-approved for the loan before you purchase the house. You put down your deposit, they start construction, but you're still going to need to go through final approval.
Which is about a year from now.
Yep, it could be a year from now.
A lot can happen in a year.
Right, so this is called an end loan that you'll be getting. You know, usually you're going to be using the lender's or the builder's lender on this. In this situation, you're using the builder, and they have their own financing terms. At the end, when it's time to close on the house, you're going to get the interest rates are going to have changed, especially now with these increases, and there's a very good possibility that your payments are going to be much higher. Which in some cases we're seeing people getting priced out of the home. They're not able to actually close on the property. They can't afford the payments, and it's a possibility that you could lose your deposit as well, right? So unfortunately, that's kind of an issue we're seeing. And then you've got the other side, the other new construction loan. It's called a construction perm loan, and that's where you buy the land, you own the land, and then you have a home built on that land. Now you can get a construction perm loan where you close on that loan, and you get locked in on that rate at the very beginning, so you don't have to worry about rising interest rates. But there's a couple of things that you do need to pay attention to, and that is the possibility of an escalation clause in the contract, which basically says that a builder would be increasing the price of the home if labor costs or materials costs rise during the construction. It's a very good
Shocking.
possibility. So I'm not against verbiage like that by any stretch of the imagination. It's necessary for builders to be able to stay afloat and do business. But you do want to make sure that you pay attention to the contract and you know what you're signing. Now, here's the thing. Not all lenders are going to be telling you about this. So it's going to be on you
You need a good one.
to make sure that you do your due diligence and you read that contract. However, if you work with a seasoned construction perm lender
There is such a thing.
who knows contracts, usually they're going to be local, and they're going to know the builders, and they're going to know the policies, then you're going to have a much better chance of not getting burned in the end, or not being able to purchase your house. So if you need some information on that, we do work with some.
I know a couple of good ones.
Yeah, I know too. We won't say any names, so if you want to,
Yeah, reach out, because we will.
yeah, reach out. We'll make sure to get you in touch with the right people. But really, building a new home, you're not going to have any insurance issues, but you might have some loan issues or cost issues during that construction. So that's something to be very aware of. But there's that solution, just making sure that you get with a good lender
Yeah.
who knows their stuff. Right, guys? You have anything to add to that?
No, just if you've enjoyed this video, Again, please like and let us know. If you have any questions or need any further information, give us a comment or reach out. Our number's going to be right here.
Yeah, absolutely, right here.
And
Boom.
as much as we love making these videos, we love talking to you.
Helping you find homes.
Yeah, give us a call. If you're looking to buy or sell, we've got the team to help you do it.
No.
Yes, we do.
I'm Tonya.
We'll see. I'm Zach. That's Kristen.
Kristen.
We'll see you on the other side.
Have a great day.